In the very beginning, chaos, the nothingness out of which the first objects of existence appeared, arose spontaneously. The parthenogenic children of chaos were Earth, known as Gaia, was born. Then came Eros, the embodiment of desire or sexual love, following Tartarus, who represents as the underworld. But this is just the beginning. Chaos gave birth to Erebus, who has absolute darkness, and his brother Nyx, the goddess of night. Erebus and Nyx reproduced to make Ether, the brightness, and Hemera, who represent day. And Gaia gave birth to a god as powerful as herself, the vast sky who blankets all things, and he was called Uranus. Next, Gaia gave birth to the Aurea, which were the mountains, and Puntus, the sea. Uranus mated with his mother Gaia, and from the reunion came 6 goddesses and 6 gods, and these are the 12 Titans, whose great physical strength was tempered with intellect, and they are the race of powerful deities that ruled during the legendary Golden Age. Then, Gaia gave birth to a race of a mighty one-eyed giant Cyclops. Next came the 3 monstrous Hecatoncris, 100-handed giants of even greater power and ferocity than the Titans. Uranus was so horrified with the Hecatoncris, and so as soon as each of them was born, that he pushed them back into Gaia's form, all the way down to Tartarus. But Gaia was so devastated that leads to her to create a sharp sickle with a diamond blade and begged the Titans to punish their father. Only Kronos, the youngest and most ambitious Titan, was willing to do so, and he castrated his father with Gaia's sickle. Uranus' blood splattered onto the earth, producing the Uranus, the fierce goddess of vengeance, also known as the Furies. Next, she gave birth to the Gigantes, the great giants with climbing armor and long spears in their hands, and a race of 3 nymphs, minor goddess whom they call the Meliades. Kronos threw Uranus' severed testicles into the sea, and Aphrodite, which is the goddess of love, formed out of the sea foam. After Uranus' castration, Gaia married Puntus, and they went on to produce a line of sea deities, nymphs, and monsters. The Titans married between themselves and had Titan offspring of their own. Kronos, who had established himself as leader of the Titans, and he married his sister Rhea, but he is mindful of the prophecy that one of his children would overthrow him, just like what he did to his father. To prevent this to happen, he made sure to swallow each of the children that Rhea birthed. However, with the help of Gaia and Uranus, Rhea managed to trick Kronos into saving Zeus from this fate. She asked Gaia and Uranus to hide her child and punish Kronos. Gaia and Uranus agree and gives Kronos a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes, which he then swallows. Zeus grows up, and Gaia induces Kronos to vomit up his swallowed children. Joining with Zeus, the other offspring of Rhea and Kronos, collectively known as the Olympian gods, along with the Cyclops, Prometheus and Epimetheus waged a great 10-year war on the Titans and the giants for control of the cosmos. Eventually, Zeus released the Hecatonchires from their imprisonment in Tartarus to shake the earth, allowing him to gain the upper hand in the struggle and casting the fury of his thunderbolts at the Titans that throw them down into Tartarus. In her anger at the defeat of the Titans, Gaia had a final son fathered by Tartarus, known as Typhoeus. Typhoeus was one of the most grotesque and deadly monsters of all time. He threatens and challenged Zeus, but he was too defeated. Zeus, now established as king of the Olympian gods, married his first wife, the Oceanid Metis. In order to avoid a prophecy that any offspring of his union with Metis would be greater than he, Zeus swallowed Metis herself to prevent her from giving birth. However, Metis was pregnant with Athena at the time, and she nurtured her inside Zeus, until Athena burst forth from Zeus' forehead, fully armed. The Theogony is essentially a large-scale synthesis of a vast variety of local Greek traditions concerning the gods and the universe, organized as a narrative that tells about the creation of the world out of chaos and about the gods that shape the cosmos. To some extent, it represents the Greek mythology, equivalent of the book of Genesis in the Hebrew and Christian Bible, as it lists the early generations and genealogy of gods, titans, and heroes since the beginning of the universe.